Hi, this is Erin Murphy with EM Health and Fitness, and I'm here with my little 1-year-old Kellen, and I'm gonna try to focus and get my point across to you guys today without being too distracted. If you watch my channel, you know that I'm a mother of 2, and I kind of fit my exercise and my healthy eating, and also talking to you guys in with all of those things, and being a mom is right there at the top of the list. So a lot of times you'll see my kids running through. So Kellen's eating a snack, and we are gonna chat about protein. I've been getting this question a ton lately. One question that I get at least several times a week is, will protein powder or protein shakes make me lose weight? And the short answer is this: no, they won't. But before I start getting hate mail from people who love protein shakes or people that sell them, right? Let me explain myself. I drink protein shakes sometimes, and I think they're a great thing to do if you like protein shakes, if you like the taste. Some people don't. But if you do, they can definitely be part of a healthy diet or healthy meal plan. But here is the reality of your healthy eating. You need to be getting about 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight a day. You can get that protein however you choose to get it. You don't have to eat meat. You can get protein from plant sources, from beans, things like that, or you can get your protein from a protein shake. Yeah, you can, huh? So it's just simply another way to get your protein in a day, because sometimes it's hard to get that much protein. You still have to be conscious of the amount of calories you're taking in. So if you're not getting enough protein in your diet, what you need to do is look at your diet as a whole, take out some of the other things you're eating. Usually people have too many carbs and too many fats. So that's an easy place to start looking. Take some of those things out and replace them with healthy protein options. So the next question people have is, what protein powder should I buy? I don't like to list specific brands of protein powders because I use a whole bunch of different types of protein powders. You want to look at your protein powder just like I tell you to look at your food. Look at the back, look at the ingredients, and make sure there's nothing crazy in there that you don't know what it is or something fake. Unfortunately, 85 to 90% of the protein powders out there have a whole bunch of kind of scary, really unhealthy ingredients. And for women, one big one, if it's got creatine in it, you don't need it. Women don't need to be taking creatine, so look at that. But you want just a good, healthy, whole foods protein powder. You can order a whole bunch of different brands online, or Whole Foods, frankly, has quite a few good brands. But if you go into, say, Costco or, any one of the supplement stores, they will have some good ones there, but the majority of the protein powders that they have a bunch of additives and sugar and things like that that you don't need. So I have different types of protein powders. I like a brand that's an egg white based protein powder, and it basically simply has, well, I'll tell you it. Let me see, I think I wrote down the name, let me see, hold on, I wrote it down to tell you. J-Rob, and it's an egg white based protein powder. You can find it online. I think you can order it on Amazon, but if you read the ingredients, it has egg whites. It has a healthy sweetener. I think it's xylitol. There's an ingredient that's a thickening agent, that's an all-natural thickening agent, and that's about it. I also will buy plant-based protein powders. You can buy whey protein powders, but just your list of ingredients should be short, and you should know everything that's on there. If you don't, we have Google, so easy now. Google it, see what it is. If it's unhealthy, man-made, full of sugar, don't buy that protein powder. So aside from having a simple list of clean, healthy ingredients in your protein powder, here's a few other things to look for. you want to make sure that you don't have more than like 120 to 130 calories per scoop in your protein powder. If you're getting much higher than that, it's just too many calories to consume, because again, you just want to replace a regular protein. So if you drink a protein shake, you can add a fruit into it. You can have a side of veggies with it to complete your meal. You don't want a whole bunch of additives in your protein shake. You just basically want it to be protein, right? The other thing, you don't want more than 2 grams of fat. Some of the protein powders that I buy don't have any fat. A couple of them have 2 or less grams of fat. So look at that in your protein powders. It should be really low carb or no carbs in your protein powder. There should be hardly any sugar, and natural sugar, of course. No added refined sugar, but natural sugars. Sometimes some of the plant-based protein powders will have a little bit of natural sugar in it, but very little sugar. And then you should have 19 to 25 grams of protein in your protein powder. So when you go out to buy your protein, look for those things. So a healthy, clean protein powder can be a great way to get your protein in if you want to use that, or you can prepare your protein another way. Make sure you watch your calories still. Don't just start adding protein in. Oh, and quick tip. I don't spend a whole lot of time counting calories, but if you're nervous about it or you're just curious about how many calories you should be getting in a day, you can always use one of those free fitness apps. There's a whole bunch out there nowadays. If you're kind of new to this sort of thing, just to make sure that you're not going way overboard with the calories that you're consuming. And you can also enter in how many grams of protein you should be getting during that day as well, and it'll just help you keep track if you want to use that every once in a while, or I know some people who use it every day.